You don't meet dangerous people with warning signs. They don't look evil. They don't introduce themselves as toxic, and they definitely don't show their true nature at the beginning. In fact, they often seem normal, friendly, charming, even trustworthy, and that's exactly what makes them dangerous. I've learned this the hard way, because the most harmful people in your life are not the ones you fear. They're the ones you trust until it's too late. They manipulate quietly. They drain you slowly. They make you question yourself without you even noticing. And by the time you realize what's happening, you've already lost your peace. Hello everyone, welcome to the Mind Awakening channel. In this video we will explore 7 signs that you're dealing with a bad person. The Stoics warned about this. Not everyone deserves your trust. Not everyone deserves access to your life. So the real question is, can you recognize them before they take something you can't get back? Now, let's get started. Signs number 1, they make you doubt yourself constantly. At first, it's subtle. A small comment, a slight correction, a tone that makes you question your memory. I never said that. You're overthinking. You're too sensitive. I used to brush it off, but over time, it builds. You start second-guessing yourself, and without realizing it, you slowly lose trust in your own mind. The Stoics valued clarity above everything, because once your perception is distorted, you become easy to control. A toxic person doesn't always attack you directly. Sometimes they make you question yourself until you no longer trust your own judgment. And when that happens, they don't need to control you anymore. You start doing it for them. Signs number 2, they only care when it benefits them. I used to think they were just busy. They would disappear when I needed them, ignore messages, avoid responsibility, but when they needed something, suddenly they were present, attentive, engaged, even kind. At first it feels confusing, then it becomes a pattern, and eventually it becomes the truth. They don't value you. They value what you can give them. The Stoics were clear about this. Watch actions, not words. Because words can be manipulated, but patterns don't lie. A person who only shows up when it benefits them is not a connection. It's a transaction. And the longer you ignore that, the more you give, while receiving less and less in return. Signs number 3, they subtly put you down, not directly, not obviously, but just enough to make you feel smaller. A joke at your expense, a comment disguised as honesty, a comparison that doesn't feel right. I'm just being real. I'm only trying to help. You should be grateful I tell you the truth. I used to accept it, thinking maybe they were right. Maybe I needed to improve. But over time, it didn't build me. It broke me. The Stoics believed that the people around you should elevate your character, not erode it, because someone who constantly lowers you is not helping you grow. They are keeping you beneath them. And the most dangerous part? You start believing them until one day you don't recognize your own worth anymore. Before we go further, let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone like this, but realized it too late? Be honest with yourself. Then share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone else see what they couldn't. If this video is opening your eyes, consider subscribing to Mind Awakening. Your support helps this channel continue creating content that protects, strengthens, and awakens. And now, let's continue. Signs number 4, they make everything about themselves. At first, it doesn't seem obvious. You share something important, and somehow the conversation turns back to them. Your problems become smaller, your feelings get overlooked, and their story always takes center stage. I used to think they were just expressive, but over time I realized something deeper. They don't listen to understand you. They listen to redirect attention to themselves. The Stoics valued balance and awareness because a real connection is mutual. But with the wrong person, you become an audience, not a person. And the longer you stay in that dynamic, the more invisible you feel. Signs number 5. They drain your energy without doing anything obvious. There are people who leave you feeling lighter, and then there are people who don't. No arguments, no clear conflict, but after being around them, you feel exhausted, heavy, mentally tired. I ignored this for a long time because there was no clear reason, but the Stoics trusted something most people ignore. Your inner state is a signal. If someone consistently drains your energy, there is something beneath the surface: tension, negativity, subtle pressure. Not all damage is loud. Some of it is quiet, but constant. And if you ignore it long enough, it slowly wears you down. Signs number 6. They avoid accountability, always. I used to wait for them to admit they were wrong, to take responsibility, to acknowledge the damage they caused, but it never came. Instead, there were excuses. Blame shifted. Stories changed, and somehow it always became my fault. The Stoics believed in ownership, because without accountability, there is no growth. But a toxic person doesn't grow. They protect their image at any cost, and that means they will twist reality before they ever admit fault. If someone can't take responsibility, they will keep repeating the same behavior, and you will keep paying the price. Signs number 7. You feel worse about yourself around them. This is the clearest sign. Not what they say, not what they do, but how you feel when you're with them. Smaller, less confident, more uncertain. I didn't notice it at first. It happened slowly. But one day I realized I wasn't the same person around them. The Stoics taught something powerful. Your environment shapes your character, and the people you allow into your life either strengthen you or weaken you. There is no neutral. So if someone consistently makes you feel less than you are, that's not your imagination. That's your warning, and you should listen to it. Conclusion. In the end, the most dangerous people in your life are not the ones who openly harm you. They are the ones who slowly change you, your thoughts, your confidence, your sense of reality. And by the time you notice, you're no longer the same person you used to be. The deeper lesson is this: protecting your peace is your responsibility. Not everyone deserves access to your time, your energy, or your trust. So start paying attention. Notice patterns. Notice how you feel around people. Notice what they bring into your life. And if something feels wrong, don't ignore it. Distance yourself. Set boundaries. Choose wisely, because the people around you will either build you or break you. If this video opened your eyes, subscribe to Mind Awakening and support this journey. Your support helps this channel continue creating content that truly protects and awakens. Stay aware. You deserve better. Thank you for taking the time to watch until the end of the video. See you in the next videos.